Hi, welcome to Behind the Crew Door. Bob, your cruise director, joined today by Gemma, one of your cruise director staff. How are you?
I'm great. How are you?
Lovely. Thank you so much for joining on the show.
Oh, we're doing that. Okay. Excellent.
Yes, we're doing this. It's official. Gemma, you may have seen her going around the ship.
I don't do much.
She is known as bubbly, perky, shy.
Stop it.
No.
Tell me
Bless
more.
her heart. Very few people don't know Gemma, would be my guess. Anyway, so for Behind the Crew Door, what we like to find out is how, first of all, where are you from?
I'm from the sunny tropical island of England.
Lovely.
Yes.
And from, where'd you go to school? You go to school there?
Yeah, I went to school in a little place called Stafford in Staffordshire, and then I went to theatre school up in Cumbria near Scotland.
Theatre school. So what did you do in theatre school?
Just walked around in leotards and, leg warmers and,
jumping,
and just
pliés.
dancing everywhere. Yeah, that kind of thing,
All right,
nothing over.
So do you pay for that?
My parents did, yeah. Thank you so much.
Bless them, they're so proud.
I know, right?
So how long is theatre school?
I went for 3 years.
Right.
3 years, and I majored in contemporary dance and acting, but I did a bit of everything.
Right.
Really. Yeah.
Now, when you graduated, what did you do? What was your first job?
My first job was in Mallorca. I worked in a hotel as a singer, dancer, and an entertainer in the day. Very similar, but obviously out on a beach in a hotel.
Really?
Yeah.
Very nice.
Yeah, it was very warm.
Yeah?
I got very
I would
burned that
imagine.
summer. Yeah.
A lot of sunblock?
Yeah, a lot. I just, kept
How
getting
long
lots
did
of
you work
freckles.
there?
6 months. I did 6 months.
Oh, okay. Is that one contract?
One contract there in Mallorca, and then I moved on and moved to Mexico for a year.
Really? What part of Mexico?
Playa del Carmen, which is near Cancun.
Oh, PDC.
Yeah.
Easy. Oh, yeah. That's always. Oh,
That's
yeah.
what we call it.
I don't know what that is, but.
I don't know, I went with it. But yeah, I lived there for 1 year.
The youngsters like the three-letter acronyms. They don't have enough time to say the full word,
and you're
so it's all.
hip and down with the youngsters.
Yeah, it's just sad when you see a 50-year-old guy trying to be cool and hip. It's just.
Bob, just
it
stop
doesn't
putting yourself
work.
down, all right?
Oh, I'm not.
Okay, come on.
I'm not. I'm talking about 50-year-old guys. Thanks for going there, though.
Moving on.
That's right. We'll edit that out. I wouldn't worry about it. Okay, so you're in Playa del Carmen into Mexico. How long were you there?
I was there for a whole year. I worked as a singer, dancer, and in the circus.
The circus?
Yeah, I ran away to the circus for a year.
Did you really?
Yeah, I
now,
did.
How old were you when you ran away to the circus?
I would have been, was it 23 and 24? I was there for my birthday, so I used to swing off things, like.
Really?
Yeah.
Like trapeze or silks and
both,
stuff?
Both.
Okay. Have you done the, there's a big circle, the steel circle, and they flip through that? Yeah.
Yeah, I tried it. It wasn't for me.
Yeah?
Yeah, it wasn't my kind of thing. But
it's amazing.
But I did it. I used to be the pink tribute, because I used to have really short blonde hair, so I used to be pink. So they used to spike up my hair, and then I used to swing off things, and it was really fun. But in Mexico, they don't really believe in safety, so I used to be very high, and I didn't even have a harness.
Now in Mexico, was it rojado?
Was it really
as opposed to pink?
Hot? Oh, was it what?
Rojado, isn't that red in Spanish?
Oh, I don't know. Apparently, I didn't learn any Spanish.
That's right. We'll look at the Google. It'll tell us
the
what
old
it is.
Google. Excellent.
Yeah, the Google book knows what about. All right. Anyway, so you're in Mexico. Where'd you go from Mexico?
From Mexico, I moved to Mumbai, India, for 6 months.
My Lord, you've been everywhere.
Yeah. Well, don't
as
say it out loud.
All as an entertainer.
Well, it's slightly different in India. So I worked for an agency where I did Bollywood movies and music videos.
Really? Do we have any video we can show the guests?
I'm sure I can find something.
Yeah?
I was also a cheerleader as well.
We need to roll something in. A cheerleader in Bollywood?
Well, the thing, I did IPL, cricket, for 6 weeks. So I toured around with Rajasthan Royals.
See, the IPL, three-letter acronym.
Yeah.
I have no idea
well, there
what
you
that
go.
means.
There you go. And it was on Sky Sports, so my parents actually videoed every single game that I was on, just to see me do this.
Do we have any footage of that?
We do, indeed.
Your mom and dad can put it
Yeah,
on the Dropbox
I'm sure
and
they
email
can.
it to us over the worldwide interFacebook web? Awesome.
Yeah.
Very cool. Okay, so from cheerleader with the IBM, where'd you go?
After that, where did I go next? Oh yeah, I lived in Italy for a year, and I toured around as an actress. And I lived in Milan, and I had a little car, and I went around all these different theaters. And
now, for you, how big is a little car? Because I've seen little cars.
Okay, it wasn't so little. It was more of a van, a transit van, because we had to have
okay.
all our props and all our scenery in the back because we toured like theatre around Italy.
Okay, all right.
So, but yeah, it was
A traveling show?
It was pretty much. It was quite interesting driving on the other side of the road and with Italian drivers. It was an experience. That's all I can say.
Wow.
Yeah, so it was.
So how
really
long
fun.
did you do the Italy tour?
I was there for 1 year. I also worked for the company in the summer, and I do summer camps. I lead and train lots of people to go out to all these schools and teach Italian children English through theatre.
Wow, good for you.
Yeah, it's a really
So,
rewarding job.
tell me, what was the first thought? What was your first idea of coming to work on cruise ships?
Well, when I originally wanted to work on cruise ships, I wanted to come on as a performer because I used to obviously dance and sing.
Right.
But the reason I didn't do it was because I was always around in different countries, never around for the auditions, and everyone always told me I was too small, like
Right.
because I'm only little.
How tall are you?
5'1¾". Nearly 5'2", if I wear heels.
The very interesting thing is anybody under 5'5" always has a quarter, half, or
definitely.
3/4 added to their height.
Of course, but it's important. It's better than being 5'1½", 5'1¾".
Clearly.
So I never auditioned, but actually it turned out then I came for this position, which I'm more than happy with now.
Right.
And I wouldn't change.
So how did you find out about working on ships? Was it through the internet, I don't know, magazines, book,
Yeah, well, I
commercial?
always knew I wanted to do it. As soon as I did hotels, I knew
Right.
that I wanted to do cruise ships. But then
Oh.
I just started applying online. I had friends who worked on the ships as well. I have
Right.
one of my best friends from home works as a dancer on Royal Caribbean as well.
Right.
So I got the idea from there, and I sent out my little videos
Right.
and
So who was the
Let's-
first ship you worked for?
Brilliance of the Seas. I
Oh,
worked
the
on
Brilliance.
that. Yeah.
Okay.
So and that was wonderful. Really great contract. I've had a great time so far, and
Excellent.
I'm
So how
loving.
long have you been with the Royal Caribbean?
Just over a year. So
really?
I'm
Brand
quite
new.
fresh.
Oh,
Fresh,
lovely.
exciting. Yeah, just a little song there for you. So yeah. I'm sorry. Carry on.
I don't know what to do.
I always do that. You know that annoying person that puts a song to everything.
Yeah?
Yeah, that would be me. Yeah. So
Sing it.
I've just did.
Oh.
Do you want to go with me? A bit of a duet.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
It's fresh.
Love, exciting and new.
Wasn't going for that, but I'll go with
It's a pizza.
it. It's a pizza.
Can I give some to
Can
you?
I give some to you?
I want pizza.
I want pizza.
This is
That's
horrible, isn't it?
terrible.
I truly apologize.
I don't. I think
No?
this is great. Yeah, it's
Fabulous.
fantastic.
That was some good impromptu, really.
Thank you. Yeah, I
well
appreciate
done.
it.
All right, have we missed it? Oh, tell us something nobody knows about you.
Okay, something nobody knows. Well, I've been told to say this one because I don't actually tell many people because I forget sometimes. I
Right.
used to be a professional cello player, so a cellist before. I grew up in a very musical family. My mum was my teacher and my dad taught the violin to my sister. I grew up with music around me. I didn't know anything differently. And when I was younger, I used to play in orchestras and sing in choirs
Right.
and all that. And so, yeah, before I decided to go off into acting and dancing, I used to play the cello.
It's nice that your parents taught you a small musical
I
instrument
know,
that you
it's
can
very
travel
unfortunate.
with.
I don't think they realized that I would stop growing at the age of 12 because I was walking around
Cellos
with
are
a cello.
giant.
They're huge.
They're
Absolutely
huge.
huge, yeah.
I mean, I've seen electric cellos, but they're just strings and a stick.
Yeah.
But a real.
Yeah, I can actually get into the case. Yeah, and they
Oh, I
locked
believe
it. I've
that.
tried it,
I
believe me.
believe
Yeah.
that. Yeah, they're
So,
wow. Incredible.
I know, right?
Wow, we got to get some footage of that.
We'll try and find something.
Well, thank you so much for joining us here
Thank
on Behind
you.
the Crew Door.
It's been an absolute pleasure.
All right, Gemma, one of your cruise director's staff. I'm Bob, your cruise director. Stay tuned for more Morning Show.